Hey, welcome back to iPadFest 2015. We still got a couple of great presentations happening. And my name is Brian Buffington. I'm with an organization called Pioneer RISA here in Cleveland, Georgia, and we provide professional development to 15 school systems here in Northeast Georgia. And I'm so glad you came to tune in. And you're tweeting, you're chatting, you're having a great time. And it's been good. Has it been good, Ashley?
Oh, yeah.
It's been,
Lots of fun.
Lots of fun. It's different, too. I mean, we're doing something that I don't think it's been done up here before. What do you think?
It's new to me.
It's new to her. And we're having a grand time. And if you've got something really great out of this presentation today, this event today, I'd love to get any feedback. So you can go on Twitter. You can email me at bbuffington@pioneerrisa.org. Love to hear about it because we're always trying to find innovative ways to provide professional development to teachers. And well, I do have a special guest. They're all special. Yeah. Ashley McNeil, South Hart Elementary School. Yeah. What's your tell us about what you teach. What do you do there?
I teach second grade. This is my first year teaching all subjects. In previous years, I've only taught math. So today, that's what I'm going to focus on showing y'all today because that's where my experience comes from.
Math. Math's your specialty. You feel good about math.
Yes.
Okay.
But what I'm sharing today, you can use for any subject.
Okay, good. All right, well, I want to hear what you got to say. Okay. Go ahead.
So the standard that we've been focusing on in second grade at South Hart Elementary is covering money, where students would have to solve word problems involving dollar bills, quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies, and they would have to use appropriate symbols like the dollar sign and the cent sign. So the app that I'm using today is called Nearpod, and it's also a free app, but they also offer different ways to where you have to pay for things, but just the free ones are the best. So I'm gonna kind of walk you through.
Free is best.
Free is best. Walk you through what Nearpod offers. If you want to join this session,
so I can join right now?
You can join right now and kind of follow this presentation with me.
Whoa, what is this? What is this thing? What is this Nearpod?
Nearpod is mainly a presentation, but it's an interactive presentation where your students can take pre-assessments, take polls, and when I go through this presentation, you'll see more, and then we'll do one together.
Okay.
So the code, if you want to join in for this presentation, is HZOGV.
Okay. Let's give them a second. Let them. Okay. Might write that on the board in our studio audience. Okay. If someone might have got that, we're going to write it up on the board. It's HZOGV. And that's the pin for the president. So not just any old creeper just can't get in there and look at your stuff.
And every time you log in, the pin changes. So
we'll give them some wait time.
That's fine.
What do you like to do in Hart County?
I love to teach. I love to coach.
What do you coach?
I coach basketball for middle school.
Okay. Yeah. Girls?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me about I've been seeing these tweets about heartbeats. Why do y'all do that? What is that? So like
it's just bringing our schools together. It's in its name, one heartbeat.
One heartbeat together, all the Hart County schools.
Yes, together.
All right. Where is Hart County for those who are watching?
It's in Northeast Georgia, near the lake. Hartwell.
Lake Hartwell. Yeah. A lot of people go there. All right. Well, I think we're ready. They got the code. Let's do it.
Okay. So, like I said, Nearpod is just a presentation that you can use in your classroom. It's different from other presentations where the teacher is standing up in front of the class and talking and lecturing the whole time. Mm-hmm. Students can actually interact with Nearpod.
Two-way.
Yes. So once you log into Nearpod, you can either create your own presentation for your students, but there, like I said earlier, there are lots of free downloads that you can find for your lessons. And then you can share those with your students using a pen like we just did. And then you can have your students interact and submit their responses. And then you can assess them. And when you assess them, you can actually have a report if your classroom is data-driven.
If your classroom is data-driven?
Yes.
Well, it's good to have data.
Yes. All right, so some of the things that Nearpod offers are are the interactive features like Twitter, live stream, open-ended questions, PDF viewer. They can actually write on pages, and you can use that as their worksheet instead of having paper and passing those out. You have it right here on your iPad. You can embed websites where students can go in and play games. You can add videos where they can get their headphones and listen to a lesson. They can take quizzes. They offer,
It's okay.
They offer so much through Nearpod. And the lesson that I used for Nearpod covered money, and I'm going to have you log into that in just a second. We're going to get off of this one. Sorry.
It's okay. All right, so we're going to leave the one presentation with the
Yes.
code, okay?
And you can hit that little arrow to get out and just hit yes, and then listen for the new code.
Oh, we're going to get a new code, so y'all
Yes.
get ready. Brand new code coming up. Different lesson, no creepers. You know, people want to get in, you know, just there's people out there who are just strange.
Yes. All right, so this is the actual presentation that I use with my students to kind of see where they were with learning money. And the code, if you want to get into this lesson, is CRTHF. Again, that's CRTHF.
Okay, got it.
And I'll just give you a little heads up. This presentation has videos embedded and games, so you may want to have students turn their iPad down or let them have their headphones
that's a great
because this
idea.
presentation is right there in front of them and they don't have to listen to a teacher lecture the whole entire time.
So can they navigate individually? They go through this, or is
Well,
it you're guiding it?
The teacher is guiding it and the students stay on the same slide that the teacher's on.
Okay.
So, all right, this one is on money.
Mm-hmm.
And this presentation focuses on practicing how to count on when counting coins and determining if students have enough to purchase an item. And this goes
It's
along
an
with
important
that
skill.
standard
It's important.
for second grade. Okay. So, in the opening of your lesson, that's a good thing about Nearpod. It takes you through the whole entire lesson, from the opening to the closing. So in the beginning of the lesson, students can practice identifying coins, the front of the coin and the back of the coin, and seeing if they notice differences in the coins to help them remember what the coin is. Are y'all able to see that out there?
Wow. Hey, it's working in the studio, in our studio audience. And the pictures are really clear, too.
And
A quiz?
next is a quiz, but it's a pre-assessment to kind of see where your students are before you get started with this entire presentation. So the teacher can't really see what the questions are. So I'm going to log in, and if you have a student coming in late, the pen is still on the presentation where they can log in at any time. So I'm just going to log in on my phone
Students do come
so
in
we
late.
can see what everyone else can see on their iPad.
Yeah, she's in.
And it's going to take me to the exact slide that everybody else is on once I put my name in there.
So students don't have to have an account.
They don't have to have an account.
That's good for K-5. I'm glad you said that.
Yes, my second graders can get on here really quickly. So the pre-assessment is asking which is this coin, and right here they can just go and choose and see that it's a quarter and hit next. And then this coin's a nickel and hit next.
Do the next one wrong. Let's see what I want to see what
And
happens.
then this student might not know what this is. They might think it's a dime.
That could.
And so what'll happen for the teacher screen is that, as you see, my name is Ashley. It popped up red. And you can see the rest of the class. I see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there that hasn't answered any questions.
Oh, we got to go back there.
Alicia still has one more question to answer.
Okay.
And let me finish my last question.
So Alicia could be taking a nap.
She could be.
And we got people watching all around the world. We don't know.
And so once students finish, you'll see a little thank you, and they'll just wait until the quiz is done. But the good thing about this is you can share this back with your students by hitting this share button. And on their device, you can use any device, iPads, phones, Chromebooks, laptops, and you can see that the students can see their individual grade. So I made a 50%. Got half of them right. You can also show the class percentage. The green shows that it's 87.5%. Okay. And so next up is a video. This is what I was talking about. Students need headphones or either to turn their device down. In my classroom, I show this video off my smartboard. So I just have my students turn their device down and watch it from the smartboard.
I saw your phone change over there.
Yes,
Let's review our coins. Our quarter is 25 cents.
Oh, and I could hear, because in our studio audience, you can hear
we count by
the video
25s.
playing. Yeah.
So 25, 50,
And this video
75,
is really important
and we
for
get
students to
to
understand
$1.
the value and how to count on. Like a quarter, 25, 50,
Our
75,
dime
a
is
dollar.
worth 10 cents.
This is teaching
And
them
when we
and
count
kind
dimes,
of
we're
reviewing
counting
with
by
them what that
tens.
is
So 10,
before we get on to
20,
buying things.
And you could you
30,
can make your own
all the way up.
Nearpods.
You can make your
to
own
$1.
Nearpod.
Okay.
Yes. But I won't take you through the whole entire video.
Our nickel is
I wanna
worth
show
5
you the rest
cents.
of it so you can kind of go through and see what you can use for your standards and your grade.
So when you do that, does it cut everybody else's video off?
It does. It'll change their slide as well. So you can review. This is a review page. And then next up, this is what my students really like. This is like the worksheets, but they can write on their device. Right here, students have to show how much is shown. And in order to do that, they will count up the change. I'll just put 50 cents. And then they can hit send.
Oh, I
and
like that.
confirm and hit yes.
Interactive.
And once they do that, I can see that from my device and see that.
Y'all got to see this. I mean, well, they are seeing it. I mean, it's amazing. This whole Warrior TV studio, they're amazing. They're making magic happen. They're watching this right now.
All right, Michelle Grimes is in here.
Yeah, she is.
And Michelle, let me share that with everybody. Michelle said, I have $93. And from there, I can kind of.
That's the smallest decimal.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I'm so sorry. See, that's good. When you, and that's what you do. You can collaborate. You can talk with your students and see what is wrong with the problem. Maybe the teacher didn't see that decimal point right there. So Michelle has 93 cents.
So did all the other students get to see Michelle's
Yes.
answer?
If I share that,
Okay, I
everyone
see.
can see it
So we don't have to
correctly. So I can
totally
unshare.
embarrass a student. If we don't have to.
No, we don't have to do that. No.
Because symbols are important.
Yes, symbols.
$93 or 93 cents.
And that's exactly what the standard says. If they can use those symbols appropriately. And so,
We have a new one.
yes, Nearpod will take them, let them practice 3 to 4 problems so the teacher can see where the students are with that skill. And so here's another video that will prepare students to count on when purchasing items.
Let's review first the coins. Our quarter is worth 25
And I can see where
cents.
whoever made this video used
Our
showme.com.
pennies are
make their
each
own
worth
tutorial.
1 cent. Our nickel is
And
worth
we had a
5
screen chomp.
cents.
Somebody else today showed, one of our other
And
teachers
each
showed
of our
screen chomp, a
dimes
way to
is
make your own
worth 10
tutorials.
cents.
Yes.
Now,
That's
when
very
counting up
helpful.
our coins, we start with our
But I
largest
won't take you
first.
through the entire video.
So
I
we
just
have
wanted you to see
25.
kind of what Nearpod offers in the video section. And so here's another practice session. Students will see if they have enough coins to purchase a certain items.
Kids are fascinated with money. You know that, right?
Oh yeah. As long as they can buy it,
They love
they'll
it.
try it. So I'll let y'all try this first one. And this problem, you have to count up your coins and then see if you have enough to purchase the piece of candy. And from the teacher screen, the teacher can see what the students completed. And if the teacher wants to share with the students, she can. So we'll look at Becky's problem. Becky said she counted 22 cents. That's correct. And she said she had enough to purchase a piece of candy, which was 17 cents. You can even take it a little further. You could ask the students how much change would you have left over. Okay, so I'll skip the next few slides.
Okay.
And so now we're kind of in our closing. We're done practicing, we're done watching videos. Now we're going to kind of post-assess our students and see what they've learned throughout this whole entire lesson. All right. So when your students are ready to take the quiz, they just hit go. And you'll see that they have a really small screen of coins at the top. They can click on that screen and it'll blow it up for them to see it closer. And if they click on it again, it'll go back so they can solve the problem.
We just had an ooh and ah from the studio.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah. Bless you. We had a sneeze in the studio. Bless you. All right, I see the grades coming in.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to work with Ashley.
Yes, Ashley she got done first and
She probably
just
rushed.
went through and
She rushed it.
clicked BBC.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can share the students' grades with them.
Okay.
So they can see their own personal grade. And so, see, I made a 25. I only got one right. But hey, I guess so. That makes me happy, right?
25.
And so, after students finish that, you can kind of pull a small group if you need to, but they will enjoy playing an interactive game where they can count money. And so, at the end of this Nearpod presentation, if you give it a second, it'll load up a game for the students to play for a little bit. This game is called Cash Out, and they can choose their levels. For second grade, you want to keep them on the easy, medium level, because the hard level is going to take them to higher amounts of money.
So we're just using some kind of a web-based game.
Yes.
That's from a website.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
There's
in
a nice
this game, it will ask students, I would like to buy this kiwi. It costs 24 cents. If I give you $1, you will owe me 76 cents. So they're counting change. So the students would have to tap on the coin that number of times in order to get that amount, and then hit the little yellow give change button, and it'll tell them if they got that amount right or wrong. And then they'll go to the next customer and do it again.
Okay.
And so after that, you give your students time to play that game. Sorry, y'all having fun, aren't you?
So yeah, the teacher's in control.
Yes, yes. We're not going to spend all day on the game. So after the students have about 10 minutes to play the game, like the studio audience did, they can take a self-assessment. So the question is, do you feel you can count coins? So they'll either not answer it, is a choice for that, or they can say, yes, I can count coins, I need help counting coins, or I do not know how to count coins.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see your percentage of students that you need to work with. And that is the end. And if you're trying to get out, you just hit the little arrow up here, top left corner.
And you can pick another one for the
Yes.
next day.
Yes. But if you go back to the front page, you have your own library, where you keep your presentations that you like for your classroom. There's one thing that I wanted to show you. I know you were talking earlier about how you could hold up your phone and kind of see around where you're standing.
Oh yeah,
Where Nearpod
augmented reality.
Nearpod has virtual field trips. So I'm going to take you in to patriotic landmarks, and we're going to go on a field trip together. You don't have to log into this one. I can show you from my phone. But if you would like to, you can put in this pen,
Mm-hmm.
Y-E-A-B-N. Y-E-A-B-N.
Saving the best for last. Is that what's going on here?
Yes,
Okay. We've got a couple minutes here, Ashley, so
that's fine.
I want to see it.
We want to go on this quick field trip.
Okay. All right.
Here, I'll let you go on
Now
the
let
field
me
trip.
play.
I'll let you go on the field
Thank
trip.
you.
Put your name in there.
All right, I'm in.
All right.
Oh,
All right, so where are you at?
where is this? Oh,
Can y'all see?
we're in the Dakotas. Mount Rushmore. Oh, and it does, this one works with Google Cardboard as well. See the little cardboard symbol?
Yes.
What's back there?
So I see that y'all like this field trip.
So yeah, we like the field trip. Now our teacher makes us leave.
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
that's awesome.
But I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all off.
Oh. So, weird man.
They are slowly adding more field trips to Nearpod. There's so many things that you can do on this site.
Mm-hmm.
You even have a section where you can pull your reports. Like I said, if parents want to see actual worksheets, they're not ready to go paperless, then you can print off the report that you have for your students, individual students, based off what they did. So that's Nearpod.
Ashley McNeil
Yes.
from South Hart Elementary School. And, virtual field trips are really, we have students in
Yes.
Northeast Georgia who will never get to go see Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
It's sad
Mhm.
that, but everybody can't go do all these things. We can't see
Yes.
Paris, but they can, use their device and get as close as possible.
Yes.
Nearpod, Ashley McNeil, thank you so much. We're actually going to go straight to a 5-minute break
Okay.
because we have another presenter coming up, and we're just trying to get out before everybody else wants to leave out for Friday.
Yes.
So 5-minute break. We're going to go see you soon.